Thank you. On behalf of the 14th Senate Democrats, we want to, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you for everything you've been doing every single day in and day out. You got us through some really tough nights down in Illinois. And let me tell you, Illinois is okay, but not for 3.5 weeks, I can tell you that. The videos you sent us, the pictures you sent us, the emails you sent us, got us through some really difficult times. We could see the passion in your eyes. We could understand what you were saying to us on the videos you sent us. You understood exactly what this was all about. This was all about the attack and the war that Governor Walker has declared on the middle class of the state of Wisconsin, and we are not going to let that happen. We are not going to let that happen. What the governor fails to understand is if you lower the standard of living for the middle class in Wisconsin, a lot of people will be out of jobs. A lot of people will be out of jobs. The pay cuts we're talking about are a lot of fish fries. A lot of fish fries. A lot of motorcycles. The spendable income that the governor has gone after makes absolutely no sense in the world to me or anybody else. Economic engine in the state of Wisconsin is a strong and vibrant middle class. And that's what this is all about. And let me tell you one thing right now. Collective bargaining has absolutely nothing to do with our financial problems in the state of Wisconsin. Yet the governor is choosing to blame public employees for Wisconsin ills. You know, those public employees have health care. You don't. The question is, why don't you have health care? Yes! Let me tell you, some of the Republican legislators I work with don't quite get it. We represent constituents, obviously, all over our districts and all over the state, and the first thing we do when a constituent calls with a question is we pick up the phone and we call a public employee. That's what we do. Public employees up and down the state of Wisconsin are dedicated, hard-working men and women. You know, people like me come and go. Scott Walker will come and go. But it's the dedication of the public employees in the state of Wisconsin at the local level, at the county level, and at the state level that give us the kind of quality of life that we expect and we deserve in the state of Wisconsin. So God bless you, public employees. Now what the governor has chosen to do is to fly in the face of everything we, on both sides of the aisle, stand for here in the state of Wisconsin. If nothing else, we are first and foremost a compassionate state. We help our neighbors. That's what we do. We've always done that. If it snows, we go out and we help our neighbor shovel their driveway. Unless, of course, they're a Chicago Bears fan. Then we take our snow and we pile it up on their driveway. What the governor wants to do by taking over senior care and taking over Badger Care and other Medicaid programs so Scott Walker and Scott Walker alone can decide who gets benefits and who doesn't, it's wrong, and that's not the way we do things here in Wisconsin. But more importantly, he's had 4.5 months in office. About that. And in this state right now, family members, as a result of those 4.5 months, aren't talking to each other. Friends are not talking to each other. We are at each other's throats. We are so deeply divided, and that is not what a governor is supposed to do. That's not what a governor is supposed to do. So what we need to do collectively as a group is we need to bring us back together as a state, and we need to move forward. We're not asking to engage the other side in a debate because obviously in order to do that, we would have to leave the state again. All we want you to do is to ask them to read the legislation. Read what it does. Don't take my word for it. Don't take Scott Walker's word for it. Don't take Mark Miller's word for it, or even Corey Mason's word for it. Don't take a Democrat or a Republican word for it. Read it yourself. It's your responsibility. You live in this state. You need to know what's going on at your capital. And what's going on at your capital right now is not good for the state of Wisconsin. It's not good for the quality of life. And we need to fix that. So, what we are going to do is we are going to spend our summer traveling this wonderful state that we call home.
All right.
We're going to spend a lot of time in La Crosse. We're going to spend a lot of time in Menominee. We're going to spend a lot of time in central Wisconsin. And we are going to work hard on those recall elections. And we're going to elect a Democratic majority in the state Senate.